Hi everyone at mentalfloss.com. I'm Amy, and today we're going to be going over some basics on how to play the guitar. Before we go any further, it's important that your guitar is tuned. We don't have time to go into that today, so go ahead and check out the web addresses on your screen and they can help you tune your guitar. And once you have that done, come on back and we'll learn some more. Now that we have our E chord down, we're going to learn a second chord, which is G. To play the G chord, your third finger is going to play the third fret of the first string. Your second finger is going to play the third fret of the sixth string. And your first finger is going to play the second fret of the fifth string. Make sure that your fingers are close to the frets, but not touching the frets. If they touch the frets, it mutes the strings. If you play too far from the fret, the string buzzes. So play next to the fret, and it's nice and clear. With your picking hand, you're going to strum all of the strings. And that's the G chord. When playing your chords, make sure that your thumb is straight in the back of the neck and not all the way down here or pressing down on the tip of your thumb, but keep it nice and straight and relaxed. Now let's practice switching back and forth from the E to the G chord. Let's start on the E chord and strum, and then picture in your head where your fingers are going to move to go to the G chord, and bring them directly to the frets where they need to go, and strum G. Now picture the E chord. Before taking your fingers off, know exactly where they're going to go, and move it back to the E chord. And one more time, moving directly to the G chord. What you don't want to do is take your fingers off and then think about where you're going to go and then move to the next chord, because it just takes too long. So before you take your fingers off, always know where you're going next. Now we're going to switch from the E to the G chord in rhythm. I'm going to strum the E chord and hold it for 2 beats, then move to the G chord and hold that for 2 beats. So go ahead and try strumming along with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't worry if it's taking you longer to get from one chord to the next. It's going to take a little bit of practice. After a while, it'll become second nature. Now we're going to strum back and forth between the 2 chords with a different strum pattern. So the E chord, we're going to strum down, down, up. Now when you strum up, make sure your wrist is nice and loose, so the pick is almost facing down a bit and not straight, making it hard for you to get all the strings. So really loose, down, down, up. So go ahead and try to strum along with me on the E chord. Down, down, up. And again, down, down, up. Now for the G chord, we're going to strum down, up, down, up. So when we put them together, it's going to sound like this. And if you haven't figured it out by now, that's a song by Nirvana called About a Girl.